Hi, boys and girls. Welcome to math. I'm going to teach you a game today called Double Compare. You can play it on Investigations and Easy Bridge and or with your deck of cards. Let me show you on Easy Bridge first. First, let's review one more, one fewer.
Try it. Drag some crayons and count them.
1, 2, 3.
There are crayons. How many is one more? How many is one fewer?
Okay, boys and girls. There are 3. How many is one more? That would be 4. And how many is one fewer than 3? And that would be 2. That is one fun game you can play on Investigations Easy Bridge, which would be Unit 4, 2, 3, and 2, 4. Here's the game Double Compare.
Double compare. Decide whose cards have the greater total.
Listen to the instructions.
Play with a partner. 1. Tap the deck to deal 2 cards. Drag those cards to player 1. 2. Tap the deck to deal 2 more cards. Drag those cards to player 2. 3. The player with the greater total says me and drags all cards from the round to his or her collection box. If the totals are the same, each player deals 2 more cards on top of his or her first set of cards and then compare the totals. 4. The game is over when all of the cards have been turned over. The player with the most cards is the winner. More ways to play. The player with the lesser total.
Boys and girls, let's just play that way. It's a lot like War that I taught you last week, except you're taking 2 cards and adding them together. Watch this. So player 1 gets a 2 and a 5. Player 2 gets a 5 and a 5. So player 1 adds his 2 numerals together. I like to take the highest number and start from there. I like to go 5, 6, 7. So player 1 has 7. And then player 2, 5 and 5 is 10. So player 2 has the highest total and takes all the cards. All right, and then you roll again, or you deal again, excuse me. Player 1 gets a 3 and a 1. Player 2 gets a 1 and a 3. So remember, they have the same amount. Each one has the same amount. So then you have to do it again. Player 1 gets a 6 and a 4. 6 and 4 make 10. Player 2 gets a 6 and a 4. Oh my goodness, the same again. Let's keep going and see what happens. 4 and 6, 2 and 2. So player 1 has 10 and player 2 has 4. So player 1 has a higher total or a greater total than player 2 and gets all of those cards, all of them. And they all go with player 1. me go ahead and just put all these up. And then you play that until all of those are gone. Okay, let me show you the way to play with your deck of cards. All right, so you have your deck. Player 1 gets 2 cards. Let me put it over here as much as I can. Player 2 gets 2 cards, a 17 and a 2. So player 2 has a higher total and gets to keep those. Let's try it again. Player 1 gets a 4 and a 10. It's 14. Player 2 gets a 1 and a 15. And so 15, 16. 16 is higher than 14. And so player 2 gets to keep those cards. Okay. Okay, boys and girls, enjoy playing double compare.